Right now, when we join our intrepid adventurers.
Right now, when we join our intrepid adventurers.
Right here, right now.
Coming up next.
And now, the thrilling conclusion of the beginning of the first part
Of chapter 2.
Oh, yes.
You all wake up
I'm awake.
in your very fancy pajamas,
Hell yeah.
in your nice beds, in the chamber at the Brotherhood of Goodfellas.
Oh, what? Where's that carrot
It's
of
just
wine?
the three of you. There is one. There's still a fourth bed in the room that is empty. And
Are we missing somebody?
That carafe of wine. I remember missing that.
yeah, there is wine, water, and full charcuterie.
God, fuck yes.
It's like adult Lunchables?
So this was basically either a dream sequence or what I'm picturing is that they just ran a simulation to see how we would do if they hired us.
They ran us through a simulation. I feel like that's against my basic rights.
Are you guys saying any of this out loud?
No,
Oh, we're not? Okay.
I'm gonna play my cards close.
I'm going to patently not do that as I pour myself a glass of wine. Hey, dudes. Do you, I got a kind of weird question. Like, do you remember, like going to Pterodactyl? Or like, the Dragon's Lair, the Undead or anything? Do you remember the squishy cheesemen?
I'll say you all remember exactly what Ulrich is talking about. It was, that was yesterday or last week maybe, but definitely it happened probably.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys remember that? Is that like
or
were you there?
A couple years ago maybe? That
Were you-
was,
Oh, God.
or I don't know.
Remember, like
Definitely not a dream though.
We kind of like those guys died, and it was kind of our fault a little bit. And then bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town of Pterodactyl. Is this ringing a bell for anybody?
Does anyone find it funny that they would be naming towns after dinosaurs?
Oh, I think that makes a lot of sense. Really,
I don't think Canon knows anything about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
Dino DNA. So,
I think I remember.
Character
That-
voice, Luke.
I do recall.
cool. So not just me then. Not just me. Cool. That definitely happened. Cause I don't remember. When did we get here? It should have been
Before we went to sleep,
Yeah.
I think.
When did we travel here?
Do any of you think that it's a possibility that the Brotherhood of Goodfellas has some kind of magic virtual reality device that they were using to running a magic simulation of how we would do if they hired us?
It's kind of what I was hoping we could maybe have a little bit of a palaver about. Did that happen? What's your feel? You think like magic? I don't know, Magic Man. Can you magic? Can people do that with magic?
Wait, do we have
I don't
what do we have on our persons? Do I have, say, for instance, do I have my last slightly less good porn pamphlet on? For instance.
You all are in your fancy pajamas, but all of your clothes, weapons, armor, inventories are all in a chest at the foot of each of your beds.
So can I check that and see if like that safe the porn magazine is in there, or like I can see if I have
You
like
mean the bad erotic pamphlet?
yeah, that's what I mean. Because I had two of them, I gave one away, so now I only have one, but I have the less good.
You
one.
kept the better one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to see if I have that, or if I have like the piece of the skull of. Or any of that in there?
One of the cheesemen.
Yeah, everything that was in your inventory is in the chest.
Sweet, I still got that danger stick. Nice.
So I still have that.
Yes.
Okay, so there's physical proof because I got this afterwards. So we were there.
Okay, are you saying this to me while you're like crouched at the chest, like holding it up? Like,
No, I'm going to go to the chest. I'm going to open it up and go like, aha! Here's my porn. That proves it.
Okay, so it did definitely happen.
Why is there controversy that this didn't happen?
Well, I'll just
Have you looked at your environment?
You definitely don't remember going to bed in this room. You don't really remember the last time you went to bed.
I feel like the last thing I remember was we were at the court trial with the town of Pterodactyl, and we were gonna seize the means of production and eat the rich. I seem to remember that. And then I was sobering up, and I asked for some wine, and then
Maybe you're blackout sober.
oh God,
Who fed you straight mixer? Tricked you.
This is just sour mix. Now, I'm gonna say. Here's a.
I'm gonna go.
Here's an idea, y'all.
I like it already.
So
Just
let's
house
just
and
say.
wine, by the
Let's
way.
just say that maybe the Brotherhood is a little more, all-seeing than we thought, and maybe they knew what was going on, and maybe let's just say. Maybe they're kind of in bed with leukemia or something, maybe? I don't know.
Wait, do you think we're prisoners here?
I don't think we're prisoners, but
You think they're mad at us for trying to seize the means of production?
I mean, we did specifically say kind of fuck them and stop with their whole quest and start something else.
destroy the bourgeoisie. What?
But then again, that doesn't really benefit them because they don't have to pay us.
Did we stop their? Did we not follow their rules?
We did. Or
Or
what
did
they
we
asked.
just lightly take kind of a? All right, we improvised. We definitely improvised, but it's not like we could call them. I mean, it's not like there's some kind of device that will relay information really quickly between some people that are really far away and us. So I mean, there's that.
Yeah, maybe we could ask them what's up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you wanna go find who was that guy? Who was that?
There was Kelvin Handelhawks, who was the squire who was the one who took you from the Brotherhood to Pterodactyl. There was your pal Aiden, and they were the one that had brought you to the Brotherhood. And
All
then
right,
there
so-
were the elders.
So here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna here's what Cam's gonna do. I'm gonna take my hair. I'm gonna swoop it all to one side. Okay, and then I'm gonna puff up the back so it's kind of like sticking up in the back a little bit, like
Hey, bro, your ears showing.
whatever. I'm swoop it all to one side, like down, and then like kind of like stick up the back a little bit, and then I'm gonna bang on the door, and I'm gonna go. I would like to speak to a manager.
I saw that coming.
You bang on the door.
And yell that.
Right.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Do you want to try
I'm gonna
opening
go
the door?
Lay back down.
Maybe open. Oh, maybe try to open it.
That was my effort.
I try to open the door.
The door opens. Okay.
Oh, and is it a long black hallway?
Hold on. As soon as you touch the handle, all three of you feel
Sick.
really prominently. There's always
Turned
been
on.
this kind of
You're looking at
Allure.
between the three of you that hasn't really been an issue, but you remember like when you first met each other that things kind of got heated, but then you felt this weird pull, this
The hand of
intuition
God that said we had to do
that
this.
Just you had to work together, and you did, and then since then you've kind of figured it out. So it's kind of been in the back of your mind, and none of you have really thought about it too much. But all of a sudden, it is just everything in your head, and you can feel these ties between the three of you. You can almost see it and smell the connection. It's
What's
this
it
weird
smell like?
extrasensory thing,
Deviled eggs.
and
paprika.
you all
Like
feel
warm
this.
deviled eggs or cool deviled eggs?
Ugh.
There's a really radical difference between deviled eggs that have been on the counter for like 6 hours at an Easter festival or whatever.
Deviled eggs have been on the counter for about 12 hours at an Easter festival.
Yeah, that's probably closer. Like morning after deviled eggs that you forgot to put away before bed.
Man.
And you're
Hell
like
yeah.
thinking about maybe you should eat one anyway because like you don't have any, but you're.
And you're really hungover.
And you do.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
I mean, honestly, the likelihood that I wouldn't eat a deviled egg just because it had been on the counter for 12 hours is very minimal. I would if I wanted it and it was there, I'd give it a shot.
So you all feel the connection super prominently as Ulrich opens the door, and you see through the door pretty much exactly what you expected to see, which is the thirsty dog. What? And it is full of patrons who seem to be drinking and carrying on.
Wait, I'm confused. The thirsty dog is that?
Yeah, that's what you're looking into through the door from your bedchamber. That's exactly what you expected to see. It's the thirsty dog. That's what's on the other side of that door.
Wait, sleeping in a bar.
Thirsty dog? Where is this bar located?
The thirsty dog is the bar where we all met.
That's the bar in Solitsana where you all met, where you initially got hired to.
So, but we're in the bedchamber of the
Brotherhood of Goodfellas. Yes.
Well, now this is I'm going back to sleep.
They also didn't pay us, did they? For this job that we were doing, right? So we don't have any money. Well, I mean, we still
I don't
have
really
money.
remember. I have money.
I had some money somewhere, right?
Absolutely.
There's a bar right there. I hope you've all got a little bit of
I've
cash.
actually got some money.
We've all got money. Unless...
I've also got junkie.
What?
I don't know. I keep seeing. I circled it and everything on my sheet. I don't know what it means. I don't remember writing it down, but I've got it. So if anyone needs a junkie,
Sounds useful.
I've still got Todd's journal, unless you want me to get rid of it.
That's entirely up to you.
I've still got Todd's journal then.
Your character's autonomous.
Is it cold? Should I put on the dead kid's cardigan? Yeah, I put on the dead.
It's cardigan. A little chilly.
Yeah.
So, do you change out of your pajamas, or do you put the cardigan on?
I just put it over top. Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, want to step into the bar with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
oh, I'm gonna keep in bed.
Cannon.
Nah.
Cannon.
Oh wait, here's the hand of God dragging me out.
Cannon.
I said that as I get up slowly.
I grab the rest of the big wine cask. I assume it's as large as...
No, it was like a carafe.
You know you can't bring outside liquor into a bar.
It's not outside, it's inside liquor.
You were already inside the bar when you had it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just brewing.
Technically,
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, this is fine.
I walk outside with the carafe. Oh, I do. I by the way, I definitely have some ham pockets, though. Let me go ahead and clarify.
Yeah, totally.
Ham pockets?
Yeah, I filled up on the charcuterie in my pockets. Yeah.
Pockets full of ham.
Pockets.
Ham and cheese? Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Which is also, incidentally, the pizza I made for myself before I came here.
Oh, nice.
How about that?
All right, so Ulrich steps through the door first into the thirsty dog, and as Ulrich steps through, it seems like you've all stepped through simultaneously. And everybody make a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Great.
Wow.
Oh.
Wait, is that saving throws for dexterity?
Yep.
Oh, cool. 22.
4.
9. Let's say I was actively pouring or drinking from my cup whilst walking. You should never do that.
I like that.
Even intelligent people who
you
are
were
really
drinking
good
like
on their
from
feet.
the carafe, so
Okay.
like both hands and like your head tilted all the way back.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
as
you
walk through the door.
you take the jug, you flip it over your shoulder. You guys don't know how to drink.
Yeah.
It's a good move. Okay, so you all walk through the door, and you are immediately on this extremely narrow cliff face. It has to be some kind of blizzard. Your vision is almost entirely
Wait, so
whited
now
out.
I'm cold?
It is bitterly, painfully cold.
Man.
There are shards of ice smacking you in the face in the wind, and Mandark and Ulrich, as you step through, you both slip and fall off the front of this cliff.
And that's the end of their character arc.
Cannon, you see them disappear into the whiteness below.
There's no door behind me, correct?
No, there is no door behind you now. Both of you fall for about 30 seconds.
Oh, God.
Hit the rocks and splatter.
And that's Ulrich signing off.
Cannon, what do you do? You just hear their screams fade into the wind.
30 seconds. That's a long time.
Ass.
Cannon, make a Constitution save.
Oh, God, quit. I was thinking about you said, what do I do? Okay, like, give me fucking 3 seconds. 19.
Okay.
I'm tough as nails, motherfucker.
You steel yourself against the cold.
That's right. I've got lots of clothing too. What would I roll to figure out what the hell's going on here?
Well, looking around you, you can see there's a cliff, there's a rock face behind you.
I don't mean what's going on in
leading
terms
up.
of what the place is. I mean, what do I roll to figure out what's going on here?
You tell me.
I mean, is that like perception or insight or investigate? Like, investigation would be more literal. Probably.
I'll let you roll insight. You can do that.
I mean, I don't have very good insight, but I'll try it. I mean, that's like, yeah, because perception or insight is all I can think of. They're both the same for me. Or would that be like religion or something? Would that be something? You tell me what I should roll.
That's if you want to roll religion, you can. And if you roll high enough and there's any religious aspect to this whatsoever,
I'm just going to
I'll
roll
let you know.
insight. How about that?
Insight's a good roll.
16?
You are pretty damn sure your companions are dead.
Well, that's not what I'm rolling insight for. Though. I mean, I'm rolling, like, do I have any idea what is happening right now at all?
No, you do not.
Or what it could be. Okay, cool.
You do feel like that connection, though, has been severed. And it doesn't hurt, but you feel it. And it's bad.
So what's around me? Is there anything to go towards?
The ledge that you're on seems to go to your right and to your left, further than you can see. You can see maybe 10 feet into this blizzard.
All right,
And there's a rock cliff or a cliff face behind you that you think you might be able to climb, but the conditions are pretty bad.
How tall it is?
You cannot see the top
I'm
of
not
it.
doing that. I can't climb worth a shit. In real life and in game.
You also might be able to climb down.
I'm going to flip a coin
All right.
for right or left. I'm going to literally flip a coin, and Cannon's going to flip a coin. Heads will go left. Tails, I'm going right.
Tails, you're going right. Okay. Make a dexterity check.
Oh my god, they're just going to kill me, aren't you? Check or save?
Check.
Check 17.
17? Okay. You scoot your way along the ledge. After like 5 or 10 minutes of doing this, you're not sure. You totally lose track and it's extremely disorienting. But you're scooting along and the haze of the blizzard begins to clear. Suddenly you find both of your feet under you and a lot more stable, and you get shoved in the side and then pushed from behind and find yourself swept up in some sort of crowd of people. And all of a sudden, you're much, much warmer. You're fully armed and equipped with all of your stuff. You're no longer in your pajamas. And Mandark and Ulrich, you're both there too, swept up in this crowd. And there's Cannon right next to you.
Do I have any recollection of falling off of a cliff
You
and
remember
crushing?
falling and dying, yes. And now you're just here.
Hey, Ulrich. What the fuck?
Yeah, wow. You guys ever get the feeling that maybe all of this that we think we're living, we're not actually living at all? Like, maybe there's just like these hands that are moving us. I mean, I'm pretty sure I just died off of a cliff in the cold, in the very cold. Where's my wine?
Yeah.
Where's my wine? God.
Did you have any wine in your inventory? Because you have everything that was in your inventory.
What about the carrot I was holding on my shoulder like
No,
a
it's
continental
gone.
soldier? Shit. Okay. I'll go ahead and pop into
tell
my
us more about our
wineskin.
location currently.
Well, Ulrich and Mandark have a hard time seeing because they're caught up in a crowd of humans.
Oh yeah, we're very.
Bizarre. Oh, yeah, I'm tiny.
But I'm normal
But
size.
oh yeah, what's normal, Joe?
Approximately my size.
Classic human, half human, I guess.
You seem to be swept up in a crowd in some sort of street fair. There are tents, and you can hear musicians playing at various points all around.
Do I recognize the place? Is what I'm asking.
No, it seems like you're in some kind of city. It's all this like yellowish red, like sandstone brick, and you've never been anywhere like this before.
Does
You're
everyone
not
seem to be
sure.
having a good time?
Oh yeah, it's a
Spending
very
money.
festive air. Everybody's wearing the like really hokey, like what people in the 50s thought the Renaissance people wore, like really tall, pointy hats with streamers off of them.
I'm like, beans, got magic beans here. I got magic beans for sale. Guaranteed to make your every wish come true.
I tug on
Good
your
callback.
I tug on your jacket. Hey, Cannon.
I'm selling here.
That's good. Just a minute. Can I have a minute of your time? Where the fuck are we, dude?
Renaissance fair?
A Ren fair? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Cool.
What's that?
Well,
So I definitely we're being toyed with here, right? Like, this is definitely not. I've never had an experience that was what I would consider normal or not drug induced that made me switch locations every time I went through a doorway.
You all have managed to kind of like find your way outside of the movie. You find you were like part of a parade. And so you've gotten off and you're kind of now standing still on the side of the street. And as you're talking, a guy comes by with like a box strapped to his chest. He's clearly some sort of vendor. And he just hands everybody a lizard on a stick and keeps on going. And he does a little dance as he walks away.
Oh man, I love lizard on a stick. This is my favorite fair time food, you guys.
It's really good. It's
not
salty.
alive, right?
It's just a little spicy. It's really nice.
So it's like grilled or something?
I'm gonna try something.
By the way, I rolled an 18 to survive, to emotionally survive my own death. So that's
pretty
the
good
reason
roll.
I'm pretty chill. Yeah, I'm like lizard on a stick. We can forget this whole scenario.
I'm gonna try something. I'm curious whether this is something that's being manufactured for us, or if it's something that is happening in our heads, like whether someone's trying to figure something out, if there's some kind of magic happening about us. I'm going to try to manifest. I don't know what to manifest something in this world to see if we have any control over this clearly not real world.
I want a pony.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make a pony. That sounds good.
Yeah,
I'll try to make a pony.
So you're just going to like think about a pony real hard and see
if
what
I can
appears?
manifest one in this world. To see if that does that. Just a test, okay?
Cannon, get me a pony.
What is that I would roll?
Let's call it intelligence or wisdom, whichever one you got better.
We'll try intelligence. 16.
16? No pony appears.
Okay, so I can't manifest things into this world unless but also if I roll like a natural 20, then you have to wonder if I was just manifesting something anyway.
Yeah.
So guys, I mean, this is a pretty lovely environment compared to where we were. So
Yeah.
maybe just that was not a good time.
Now another jovial sort of guy dances up to you. And he says, "Hello, my friends. Good day and well met. Are you having a happy festival?"
The happiest festival ever, my man. How about you?
Sup, my dudes?
Yeah.
Lizard on a stick. It's not alive, right? Correct?
No,
Like
it's
grilled
cooked.
Shit. Okay.
No, yeah, it's
Cooked on
dead.
a stick.
It's cooked. It's
Okay, I am
It's pretty delicious.
convinced. I am convinced this is a false world. I am convinced this is like it's gonna like, and then it's gonna be like a room with like a gridlock on the walls, and the door's gonna open and be like, "You did very well at your test today."
And now we're gonna be in the Matrix. It's
the
gonna be like-
Dreamatorium, yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
It's getting pretty Don Hertzfeld in here.
So
It's just like,
what I'm thinking, there's a part of me that wants you to just straight up stab this guy and see what happens if he like melts away. This jolly little man's gonna be like, "I was just learning to feel love."
I was just
Yeah.
learning to love. Really, any Office reference is gonna get me. Oh yeah, I know. I knew where you were.
Yeah. So
good day and well met. Are you having a happy festival?
I give him a high five. I'm stoked on this dude. Is he gonna give me something too?
All right.
My dude.
He's got what looks to be like a roll of parchment with a board behind it and a pen in one hand and a little inkwell like at his belt, and he seems to be going around
registering
this
people to vote.
pad, and maybe he says, "Have you all participated yet in the selection?"
uh-oh.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe not this year, dude.
Here's my thing about you take a noun and then you put the in front of it and then you make it like a social thing. Every time that ever happens, people die, and it's like slave labor. There's all kinds of bad things. The selection, the collective, the grooming, the culling. It doesn't really all these things are bad.
The lottery.
The lottery.
The Jonestown Massacre.
Well, generally speaking, of massacres in there too.
Not a good time.
Oh, nobody was having a good time. That is 100% the truth. That was not a good time.
Couldn't even spring for the real Kool-Aid.
I mean, guys.
Doesn't matter.
Flavor Aid. Seriously.
Right.
Great.
Yeah, no,
Great double colors, too.
I'm going to... Oh yeah, the selection. Yeah, right. I know what that is, but for my friends here, could you explain it to them?
I'm an out-of-towner.
Oh, fantastic. That's even better. One of the highlights of the festival is every year the participants get to choose who is publicly tortured and executed of all of the king's worst criminals.
Yeah!
See, I figured there was a torture execution element to this.
I feel like you really nailed the theme there, dude. You were really right on it. That's good. It's good. Yeah, we were gonna go by later. We were kind of busy right now.
Oh, well, you can make your selection with me here right now. And he turns around and suddenly there's like a stage behind him with a curtain. And he pulls on a big golden rope. And
It's gonna be us. We're gonna have to choose which one of us.
these curtains part.
we
And
already
you see three figures chained up on this little stage.
Yeah, there they are.
Is it?
One of them appears to be a 10-year-old boy.
Oh, no.
Give or take.
No.
Definitely kill him.
The other, it's a elf man and a human woman who are chained together back to back. And all of these people are gagged and blindfolded.
Do we recognize them at all?
No, you do not.
I'm like, yeah, man. See, it might take me a little bit longer.
I
to
gotta
decide.
think about it.
Will you remind me why they are criminals?
Well, it would be my absolute pleasure. You see, this young man right here.
This is the worst game show I've ever been on.
He was caught killing one of the king's deer. He claimed it was to feed his family, but who would have that kind of arrogance?
Totally.
And these disgusting creatures right here were caught fornicating, crossbreeding. How awful is that?
Oh, no.
You get to choose.
A half-blood? Obviously, they're the one.
Well, we're going to talk about it a little bit longer and get right back to you.
Oh no! You'll choose right now. And all of a sudden, there are 4 spears pointed at each of your necks. If you eyeball around, you see these really large, like heavily fully armored. You can't see their faces. They kind of look like the bad guys in A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Like the first like knight dudes you
Fucking
run
hate
into,
those
like
things,
the green
yeah.
armor. Yeah.
They charge at you.
Really feel like you got those spears around our necks pretty quick, dude.
If we each choose
One, it all cancels
person,
out.
then it cancels out.
I say kill the 10-year-old.
Say it in character.
I think you should kill the 10-year-old.
All right. Well, that's one selection for him. And the guy
So wait,
checks
is the
off
couple
on
is the
his
couple
quill.
like a couple like it's either or?
Yeah, you kill the couple or you kill the kid.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, are there train tracks leading to them where I have to like switch which way the train's going?
That would have been good.
Yeah.
I just feel like as an out-of-towner, I really shouldn't make this call because, I mean, you know, I don't know the affairs.
Oh, like I think in this dream sequence, you're
and-
going to have to make the call. It's a moralistic thing. Somebody's testing us.
I hate morals and tests.
And how
Me too.
sure are you that it's a dream? Canon's pretty sure.
Well, I don't think it's a dream. I think it's a simulation. I think this is a simulation. I think it is either Brotherhood of Goodfellas or it's one of those goddamn fucking elf elders with some kind of magic shit that's testing to see what our morals are all about.
Are you having this conversation with us while these knives are
No, I'm having this conversation with me. Well, these knives are to myself.
I say, I guess the couple.
Well, fine selection. And he checks off on his sheet. And he looks at you, Canon.
Do they move the swords from around my neck now? The spears?
No.
Cool.
How big is this little dude?
This little dude?
Yeah.
Not super big. He's maybe like 5'5", a little rotund, jolly looking.
Question: that I can't ask.
Might you call him
That
jocular?
I can't ask Mandark. But do you still have your wand?
Yeah, should.
I still have one of them too. I don't know which one.
Did I write it?
No, because I mean, this could be.
I should have written it down.
This could be a sticky situation.
See, I'll allow that kind of table talk. That's kind of the function of the weird psychic killers you can.
Well, I'm also like, I mean, obviously that's not going to happen right now. I was just joking. There were four.
Anything could happen. I mean, the choices are yours.
There are 4 guards, right?
There
with
are
spears.
4 guards around each of you, so there are 12.
There are 12. Okay, if there was just 4, I was going to kill that little shit. But can I try to persuade this guy to let me out of making a choice?
Yeah, you can try.
Oh, I see how it is. You're giving me shit about trying to get out of this making a choice thing. Now that you're in the hot seat of the torture call.
Do you want to try and roll first and then role play the result, or give me a good story and maybe get advantage on the thing? If you roll first and role play the result, you can get an inspiration.
I'll roll first.
Okay.
23.
23. Okay. Give me your 23 to convince.
Listen, buddy. So where I'm from, it's a town called Parmesan. You probably haven't heard of it, small town, but where I'm from, we used to have something just like this. We would do it at the festival every year. It was so great. But, here's the thing. I don't want to make a decision because that was not a good 23 roleplay.
No, and I'm not going to give you an inspiration for it, so we're even. You still got your 23. So.
I was trying to come up with something on the fly, but I had nothing.
That was tough. That was tough to watch, man. I'm like looking at you over the spears, like, what is this?
Well, I just there's no real persuasion other than I don't really want to because I don't want to. I mean,
the guy sort of just side eyes you and says, "Well, I do find that oddly convincing. It seems to me like you're refusing to make a choice. Guards, take him away."
No.
It was a question I was asking.
And just then the curtains close on the stage. And as soon as the curtains fall closed, you all find yourselves back in North Hole in the ground. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and outside. It's your very favorite accordionist / dungeon master here, and it is my distinct honor and absolute pleasure to welcome you back to SideQuest. Deepest apologies for the downtime, everybody. Life, as it is wont to do, caught up with us yet again. Very much hope that for you, as for me, it was worth the wait. If you enjoy the show, go find us on the internet, which I strongly suspect you have access to. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, @SideQuestFTR. Find us on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or whatever they're calling it now, and leave us some reviews, y'all. The reviews really help us out. They help expose us to a whole new audience and get us up there on those charts. Leave us ratings, give us likes and shares, and tell your friends about us using the hashtag SideQuestFTR. But honestly, you can hold off for another 37 minutes or so before you get to that, because right now, it's time for the rest of Part 1 of Episode 1 of Chapter 2 of SideQuest.
North Hole in the ground is
The cave that the necromancers were in.
Oh, God damn it.
You find yourselves back in the, all the way down in the ritual chamber, which was where you killed Thorn and captured the others.
The boy
and
with the
found
thorn in his
erotic
side.
pamphlet. In the chamber right now, you can see up on the altar is a body that looks to have been fairly long dead that is cut open. And there are all manner of tools and implements and weird jars and things all around it. And the chamber, other than that, is very much as you saw it before, only sitting on the short little, it's 4 steps up to the dais where the altar is. Sitting on the step is Thorn. He's alive, and the only sound in the room at all, there are even torches lit around on the walls, but you can't hear them. The only sound at all is Thorn quietly sobbing to himself. He does not seem to react to your
I put the cap back on my wineskin and start drinking from a flask. And after I take a pretty good pull, I wipe my mouth and go, all right, what the fuck's going on, guys? This is absolutely ridiculous. Did those people are they going to get tortured?
No, like I said, this is clearly a dream sequence or some kind of...
I got the feeling you were thinking that, but I don't really know why, because we definitely didn't have that conversation.
Well, it's probably not a dream sequence, but it's probably more of a
montage.
It's more of a... I don't think God would be so unclever as to make a dream sequence when I feel like we've already had dreams together, but I do think this is some kind of test. I mean, obviously we had a moral imperative in the last one that was being tested on us to see how we would act in a situation where there are no good answers to, do you kill a 10-year-old or do you kill two fully grown adults? And
I didn't really want to kill any of them, you guys.
Yeah, of course you don't. That's the whole point. It's, it's a thing, and now Thorn's crying, and probably we're going to have to go pull the thorn out of Thorn's paw.
Would you call him a boy with a thorn in his side?
No, I'd call him Todd.
The Todd with a thorn in his side.
Wow.
Got it.
Listen, I just think we're being. It's either the elf elders or it's the good fella. I'm gonna say it's the good fellas because we woke up in their shindig, and I don't know.
Started there. That's true.
Yeah,
Now that you've been in here for a second and have kind of started to get your bearings, you realize the pervasive smell of the corpse on the altar. It is just sort of taking over your senses.
For the love of God, will somebody refrigerate that thing?
Shit. What if it's that elven girl and she's punishing us because they don't like us?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a punishment, though. It's probably something where it's
she's the last thing I remember before we woke up, and I don't even remember going to sleep. So
listen, I might be a little elvy, but
yeah, by the way, what the fuck?
I'm not talking about that. But
We still haven't talked about that.
and we're not gonna. But I also don't know anything about my history, or at least I haven't rolled that I do, because I don't know anything about elven history, really. So for all I know, this is some kind of classic magic to test the moral stand fiber of a prospective whatever, it's some kind of shindig going on. Also, if we talked about the Thorn crying here, are we supposed to do something with him?
It seems like that's getting louder.
Like unnaturally loud?
No, not that he's crying any harder, but somebody's
turning it up?
slightly turned the volume up
Because
on
they're
a really
trying to get our
sob.
attention. Because you know what?
pretty hard with
Let's
us.
turn around and leave. We got to break this design. That was a Final Destination reference.
Let's go for it.
We
Yeah,
got.
let's just try and leave, right?
See, here's the thing. Like every other movie that's ever done this before, if you are set to like a series of trials, or if you're caught something like that, you have to do the unexpected thing,
Yeah?
right?
Yeah? I like it.
You gotta do what is not so I bet you if we leave this cave right now, we're gonna end up coming right back into this chamber, and the crying dude will still be there. So let's do something unexpected,
Okay, I'm in. I like it.
and then I'm just gonna gesture at them.
We could... Yeah, Mandark, you gotta.
Oh my god. I mean, turning around and leaving sounds pretty good. Or
Character voice.
we could turn around and leave. Be pretty okay. We could throw a rock at Thorn if we can find one of those, or
Rock in a cave.
So keep going.
yeah.
I think that's the most you've said at once in voice. I want you to keep going. Get the habit. I think it's awesome.
I've got nothing.
Cool. Let's go with the leaving plan. Maybe we'll go back and find ourselves in bed. Huh?
Somewhere else.
Huh?
You guys leave?
So we're gonna turn around and leave the cave?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep an eye on the.
Okay.
I know what
walk
happens when you
backwards?
turn away from things that are crying and it's a scary dream is that when you turn around, suddenly it's like, rah! Right in front of you, like right behind you, I mean. So I'm not going to let that happen.
So do you walk backwards?
I do walk backwards. I walk backwards and I drink my flask all the way down.
You just
One empty flask.
you pound that flask and you just see Thorn sobbing softly into his hands. He stays seated on the seat while you all walk back into the tunnel that leads up
And
to the main
away.
part of the cave. And as you start going up this tunnel, the smell, even though you're getting further away, gets worse.
No, man.
And the sobs get louder
Man.
and louder and louder. And as you start to get to the top of this tunnel, the torchlight is even like getting brighter as the sobs get louder, and you can see the rest of the cave ahead of you as the tunnel widens. And it
There's
gets
speakers?
so loud that you think it's going to burst your ears or you're going to go crazy. And you all take another step and roll initiative.
Damn it.
Roll this other one.
10.
19?
11.
All right. You all take another step and all of a sudden find yourselves in the Thirsty Dog.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight these assholes again.
In the middle of the bar fight. Only
Oh, yeah, I remember those guys.
this is
There's an
definitely the same bar fight, but something's a little different and you're not quite sure what. But what it is that all of the combatants in this bar fight are fully armed and armored and are actively trying to kill each other.
Oh.
Cool.
Should we just let
So
that
yeah,
happen?
Mandark, you've got initiative,
Oh my
and
god.
you all are in the middle of this brawl.
So do they see us?
Do we have to be in the brawl?
Yeah, do they see us? Do we walk in like the front door, or are we just sort of all of a sudden in the middle of the room?
You're just all of a sudden in the middle of the room, and there is a guy bearing down on you with a mace.
Oh man.
Like, he's coming right for you.
Not the mace. Mace to the face? Come on, guys. I'm sorry, that was so bad. But I had to do it anyway.
well, I ain't no bitch, so I gotta hit him back, right?
Yeah, well, you gotta hit him. Either get out the way or hit him before he hits you.
So does the scorching ray like make him like hurt like fire?
Yeah, it causes fire damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Does the scorching ray make him hurt like fire?
I just,
You said it, Luke.
you're right. Exactly what I said. So I'm gonna cast the scorching ray on the man with the mace,
Yes.
right?
Scorch
fuck
him.
it.
It's a ray.
All right.
2d6 times 3.
I think you have to roll to hit with that. Is that right?
I'm sure. Is that a 20?
Yeah, plus your spell attack modifier, which is your charisma bonus because you're a sorcerer,
plus
plus
3.
your proficiency bonus, plus 8.
Oh my god, so that's plus 3, plus 2, plus 8?
Yes.
So 13?
Or no, that's your save DC. It's just plus 3, plus 2. So
Okay.
you've got a plus 5 to your spell attacks.
And then I rolled a 20 dog. Oh fuck, it's a 10. It's looking really good.
You point your finger guns at this guy charging at you,
Yeah.
and
Fuck
you pull
yeah.
the trigger, and the fiery beam of light shoots out of your fingers and just goes right past the guy's head
God damn it.
into the ceiling. And then it's going to be the guy with
no.
it's going to be the guy with the mace's turn. What's your armor class, Mandark?
12.
12. Oh, yeah, he's going to hit you.
I'm going to die again.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep dying. It's the thing.
Damn, 8 damage.
That's fine. So I had 21.
Now you have.
29. Ah!
He brings it down on your shoulder and you hear a crunch.
Ow.
And it fucking... It
Crack
sucks
my-
real bad.
Yeah.
Ulrich, it is your turn. You can see... you remember the half-orc before that had been part of starting this fight. And you see him kind of coming for you. He's maybe 10 feet away. There's a bunch of other people around too. All kinds of shit going on.
Probably I gotta take care of this guy that just hit him, because it's my
Be
bro.
a good call.
Gotta, you know.
Yeah, are
gotta-
you guys being attacked also? Or is it just the one guy?
Oh no, they're coming. Oh Lord, they
Okay,
coming.
hold on.
They coming. I guess I'm gonna try and hit that guy pretty hard with my something.
All right, I'll let you just go for it because you got all that monk shit that lets you move through a crowd. No attacks
Goddamn
of
right I
opportunity.
do. It's what I do. Good thing I started drinking. Oh my god.
Yeah, it would have been bad if you had to do this fight sober.
I mean, not hugely bad, but I definitely would not even give myself as much, just for the fun. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it with 16 to hit him with my.
Quarterstaff?
That's what I was thinking. Instead of the short sword. Quarterstaff.
Normally one would have to declare that up front, but I'll let it slide because
I mean, it can be the short sword. It's easier. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a crowd anyway. What am I doing pulling out a big old
Right.
staff?
Yeah, stabby is better.
Stabbies,
Yeah, okay.
also with the armor.
Yeah, and you totally hit.
Cool. I hit him with my whole, with 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
You feel the sword slip in between the cracks on his armor and get him in the side, and you feel some ribs break and some blood squirts out, and he screams.
Cool. And now I'm going to hit him in his face with my hand since the sword is still inside of him. I'm gonna bitch slap this motherfucker. Hitting my friend.
Who's twice your height. I love that.
And I got a 19. I don't crit on 19 though, do I?
No, that'll hit though.
Well, you're goddamn right it will. And I'm gonna hit him for max damage of 8.
Damn. Okay, so
Jack in the face.
So you run forward, you dodge like 3 attacks as you dart through the crowd towards this guy.
Nice.
Slip your sword in between the cracks in
Can
his
it-
armor, hop up on the sword,
Yeah, that's
jump
what I
off
wanted.
of that,
Sword for
punch him in the
leverage.
face, and you feel his face just collapse and he crumples to the ground.
And then
just
I get my
super
sword as
dead.
it's like the sword pulls out of him as he's like falling.
Oh yeah, yeah. Before he hits the ground, your sword is clean again.
And there's a blood spray.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sick, dude.
Yeah. And then I high five Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck
Sweet.
that guy.
What's your armor class?
16.
Mandarino.
16.
Manicotti.
An axe that seems to have been, it was a throwing axe, lodges itself in the wood next to you. And you turn around and you see that it clearly came from the half-orc.
Zoinks.
And then it's Cannon's turn.
Do I see all this happen?
Yeah, you're in the middle of the whole...
Like, am I close to them?
Hullabaloo.
Like, am I...
Yeah, you're all within about, especially now that Ulrich jumped over there and did the thing, you're all within like a square of each other, 5 feet.
Can I do something? Because it'd be really cool if I did it.
It's not your turn no more.
It would count on as a reaction to the axe being thrown at me.
Okay. What?
Well, actually, let me ask this first. Are throwing axes, is that a weapon that I'm proficient in? Look it up.
Why don't you look that up? And we'll move on with Cannon.
I'm gonna shoot that guy through the axe with my...
Okay, but we'll have to retcon it though if I'm right.
Hey!
Hey!
I'm gonna shoot him with my short bow.
Okay. You draw your short bow and shoot at the half-orc.
Yep.
All right, take your shot.
Oh, yeah, that's a 21 to hit, so I'm assuming I hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
What is it? It's a D6 plus 1. 4, 6.
Damn. You stick that arrow right in his knee, and it stays there.
Yeah, that sucks.
And he hollers out in great pain. He may not be an adventurer anymore, like you, now that he took an arrow in the knee.
Like you.
Less intrepid.
God, none of y'all. Well, you played Skyrim some.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody's here to get that joke. Fuck. So that was Cannon's turn. So now somebody is going to swing a hammer at the back of Cannon's head. What's your armor class?
Oh, 12. Not great.
Not very much at all,
Got a
is
soft little head.
it? That's going to hit. And it's going to hit you for... Damn! 11 damage.
Well, that took a chunk.
Where are you at now?
After 11 damage, I am at 12.
That takes you down to 12? Damn, so that was like half your health.
Oh, yes.
Make a Constitution check.
Got 5.
Yeah, you take this hammer to the back of the head and you feel blood squirt out and you black out for a second and come to on the floor. And you are now prone.
Can I Ace Ventura as I go down?
How so?
One hammer is too much.
Okay, I am proficient in throwing axes.
I was
Can we
thinking about that with
can we
the
go
arrow
back?
in the knee.
Can we retcon this?
It depends on if what you're wanting to do can actually be done as a reaction.
It can. It can. It can when it's me. When he threw the axe at me, I went to catch it and throw it back at him. Instead of it hitting the
Why can you do that as a reaction?
deflect missile, use reaction to deflect or catch a ranged attack. If damage would be 0, you can catch it and throw it back.
Okay, yeah.
Insane reaction.
That checks out.
Yes! Okay, so back up. Now here we are. I just finished
This all
killing a
happens
guy.
relatively simultaneously. It's fine.
Okay, cool. Finish killing this guy, like, the sword comes out, spray of blood, cling, throwing axe right by my head. I look at it, look at where it came from, and with a 22,
You hit.
I grab that sucker out and chuck it right back at that
And you say
motherfucker.
it's all in the reflex.
I should have actually...
1d6
Nice.
damage.
I was gonna ask, I didn't know. Which makes it 8 damage.
No bonus.
Yes, I do get
For
a
thrown
bonus
weapon?
for dexterity.
God
Because
damn,
I'm a monk.
shit. 8 damage?
Because I'm a monk.
It sticks in his other knee.
And I just point at him too and look mad.
And he,
No, you don't say it's all in the reflexes.
And he sure does the
think
Ace
I-
Ventura
down.
thing where he's
He's
like,
The Big Trouble in Little China.
I say it. I
the other Ace Ventura moment. So yeah, it sticks in his other knee and he goes down. He's not dead, but he is very much prone. And we are back around to Mandark's turn.
oh god.
Mandark, make a perception check for me.
All right, is that 20? Everything's 20, right?
do. Oh, that did cost me a cheat point, by the way.
Yeah, okay. Good. That's
Is
what I
there
would
a
think.
perception bonus?
Yeah, it's in your.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if it's wisdom, so I don't have it. I'm not just proficient in perception.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
it's just your wisdom bonus then.
Yeah.
-1.
All right. Play what you know.
So I got a 14.
Okay, yeah, you notice kind of as the crowd is moving and shifting with the fight, you've seen a couple like bodies hit the floor. Yes, insert drowning pool. Actually, drowning pool is playing
Okay.
the whole time this fight's
That
going
makes
on.
sense.
God, that makes it so
Fighting
much more. What's wrong with me? Like,
But you notice the crowd's actually parting, like they're going to do a what's the suicide in a mosh pit?
oh, they're
The
gonna
wall of
fucking
death.
wall of
They're gonna-
death.
Yeah, they're going to do a wall of death. It looks
Oh
like that.
god.
As the crowd parts in the middle of the fight,
about? Wall of Death.
You haven't been enough hardcore shows. They separate the crowd and then they all run at each other.
yeah, like everybody in the pit, like everybody will run to one side.
So
or the
what
other.
happens? They run to one side, they run to the other side, and then the guy goes, "Tear this fucking place apart!" And then they all run at each other. Yeah.
So it's kind of like a more angry Red Rover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
like
got
if
it.
each
With
string of Red
oddly
Rovers
more
ran at each
rules.
Straight fucking.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, the crowd parts, and you see on the other side of the bar, you recognize the huge, imposing figure of Tig McMurshitaw
Oh, fuck.
with his long, beautiful red hair and
You remember
big,
that
heavy armor. And you see him faced off against these, like, 6 guys who are all getting ready to come after him. It's your turn.
Hey, look, it's our old friend.
You all now notice Tig on the other side.
Yeah.
because
Where
we
the
try and
band
kill him?
You're on the
was.
ground, right? Why would we try and kill him?
I don't know. It's a bar fight.
I don't look where I'm punching. I just punch.
We should probably try and help our butt on the ground. You know,
Yeah, I'm fine over here.
that's good pit rules.
Right.
Yeah, somebody goes down, you pick a motherfucker up.
Do I still have the number of the bar? They didn't get the number of the bartender here.
No, you tried.
Her
Were
name.
summarily rejected.
Her name is Sula.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remembered.
I don't think he even knew it initially.
No, I wrote it down.
What does Mage Hand do again?
Nothing you want to do right now.
Yeah, you can just kind of move small objects.
Like you could pick up a glass across the room and set it back down somewhere else across the room. It is not
Luke, do a
strong.
minor illusion so that everyone thinks we're on a beach.
See, every time I try and do a minor illusion, nothing cool can happen.
Because those are major illusions typically.
Right, I can't clone myself, put us on a beach.
No, minor illusion would be like
You tried
maybe
to turn
it's-
yourself green once.
Maybe it looks.
Or no, you tried to make yourself look like the grass so that you would blend in. But instead you just sort of lightly tinted yourself green
I forgot about
because
that.
it's minor illusions.
Yeah.
Can you make it look like it's raining inside?
Oh, yeah.
I'd be pretty confused.
Do
if
like an
that
80s
happened.
music video or something.
Oh, can I just, like, make the lights go out? Like, put, like, a little sheet over the light bulb or the candle or something?
Can he, Dad?
An illusionary sheet.
Just make it everything
But
seem
what if your
darker.
illusionary sheet illusionarily catches on fire with the candle?
That's bad news.
I will say you are within melee range of a couple of combatants, and in order to cast a minor illusion, you're going to need a moment to like concentrate, and so you're going to provoke an attack of opportunity
On that,
if you try and do a cast
Yeah.
while they're right here.
Oh. Right, you can't travel when enemies are near and that kind of thing, right?
It's just like fast travel. Yeah.
Give it. You can always use the old magic missile.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You got a bunch of them.
gonna hit.
They are powerful.
Right, and the Scorching Ray I thought would do more damage, but it fucking missed.
It might have had
trying
it.
to catch that dude on
had
fire.
it hit.
Yeah.
Oh, see, there's a secondary thought. If he shot a scorching ray over his head and we're in a building, how's the building
If he
not?
shoots the scorching ray over his head
It just happened.
celebratorily, then we're in
Just
this mess
happened a
again.
second ago. It might be on fire.
I'm gonna magic missile.
Drop trowel and show those boys your magic missiles. You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
I was thinking I could just like shit on the floor really fast.
Honestly, I feel like this is a fine tactic. If that's the choice you want to make,
That will also provoke an attack of opportunity.
shitting on the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of a
You can
vulnerable
do.
moment.
You can do it at the penthouse.
Exactly.
Penthouse.
No matter how quick, it's still like it's
A round is only 6 seconds. I mean, that's a full round action to take a shit on the floor.
Who can take a
And
shit in 6 seconds?
It provokes an attack of opportunity.
Well,
That's
also-
why it's at least a full round action. And it's probably going to require a concentration roll on the next round.
It would definitely require.
So this isn't a very efficient thing to do when we're about to get killed, right?
No.
Drop trowel, magic missile him, I guess. Show those boys your
Whatever's there.
explosion dick. I don't know.
My love
Show
trumpet.
those boys your explosion dick.
I was going. I had a direction, but then I realized that sometimes you
Your
start.
red rocket.
Yes. That's way grosser than anything I could have come up with,
Ah.
Joe.
My boyhood.
That's
It's just weird.
somehow weirder still.
Yeah.
Love trumpet.
Roll for love trumpet.
So what are you magic missiling?
Hey, magic missile at the two homies that are like within striking distance of me, right?
Okay, sure. You've got 3 shoots. Are you gonna do 2 to 1, 1 to the other? You want to just pick 3 people, or?
That makes sense. Yeah, 2 to 1 and 1 to the other.
Okay. Roll your damages. Roll the 2 that go to the 1 first.
So they're the D4s?
Mm-hmm.
I guess 4 total?
Yeah,
So I'm reading that
total.
one and then this one.
So that guy takes 4.
That guy
and
takes
the other
4
guy
damage.
takes
3.
The other guy takes 3. All right. These guys all sort of jeer back as they're hit with this strange invisible force.
I got him.
And they're bruised up, and one of the guys has a bloody nose from it.
Ouch.
Then they're both going to attack you.
Oh, great.
One of them has a sword, one of them has a flail. What's your armor class again?
12.
Sword and flail.
The guy with the flail swings down, and you nimbly dodge out of the way, and you're kind of patting yourself on the back about it for a second.
Sweet.
As the sword, just sort of grazes your side for 2 damage.
Nice.
Nice, all right.
But it definitely draws blood. Then it's Ulrich's turn.
Yes, it is.
I'm
My
half
turn.
dead.
Now it is my turn. And I'm going to do some things with some plans I'm making. Definitely going to make those plans as soon as I figure out the rules for this specifically. So I'm going to just really calmly talk
Is this
about
what Ulrich's saying out loud right
making
now?
my plan.
I'm going to do some things with these plans that I'm making.
Just looking for disengage, the rules for disengage. You'd think you'd be able to find that on this complete reference guide a little bit
You could
easier.
have just probably lied. I doubt it.
Oh, disengage? No, I know how to disengage. You have to take an action.
What does it do exactly?
You can move away without provoking an attack of opportunity, and it takes an action to do it.
Yeah, that's cool. So where I am currently, I've got 2 friends who are both being attacked. Where are they in relation to me? I must be near him because I just killed.
You're pretty
the
close
guy.
to both of them.
You killed a guy.
Cannon went
For you.
down maybe like 10 feet away from you, and it doesn't look like anybody is currently necessarily bearing down on him, but he's definitely down and he's definitely injured.
This guy just got attacked in front of me.
Mandark has 2 people currently attacking him. And he's like dodging back and forth and shooting magic missiles out.
I did a pretty good job, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he actually, he's holding his own better than you would have expected.
well, looks like you're the one I'm going to be protecting then. If no one's actively attacking our other boy,
You go help Manicotti.
I am beside him.
Yeah, well, you just take a nap on the ground. Or
Does
whatever
that mean
you
that
do.
we can flank at least one of his attackers?
Yeah, I'll give you flanking if you want to attack them.
You're goddamn right, I
I'll give you
do.
flanking on both or either.
Good.
For this round.
Both sounds good. Which one looks meatier by my esteem? You want me to give you
the one with the flail's a little meatier.
Okay, well, we'll go to the other guy first.
The sword.
Meteors are like things that come from the sky, right?
Don't be an
Yes, I'm looking
asteroid.
for the one that's more alien,
Okay.
more meteor.
Right, okay.
It wasn't a dream sequence or a test. It was aliens.
This goes right up to the top.
And no one even liked my joke too. Luke was like,
I didn't hear that.
"Well, meteors are," and I was like, "Luke, quit being an asteroid."
Oh, I didn't hear you. Space case over here.
It's always better the second time, right? That's what I always
it
say
is,
about
yeah.
jokes. Okay, I'm going to attack Sword Guy, Swordy McFly, if you will, with my also sword. With the 21, including flanking, it's +2.
Yeah, that'll
So
hit.
it's Shorty McFly versus Swordy McFly.
You calling short? I'm long where it counts.
It's actually, it's not a +2, it's advantage.
Oh. Well, I
You
mean,
don't really
Maybe it's
need.
like flail
I'll
Dale.
roll it in case I get a crit. I didn't. Cool. All right. Shit. 5 damage to that guy.
Damn.
The less
okay.
meaty. How's he looking? So good or just okay?
You stab him in the side, and the sword goes in pretty far, and he's bleeding a lot. He's not down, but that's the kind of wound that could kill somebody from infection in a couple days.
Well then,
He's hurting real bad.
Well, so this fight's still going on a couple days.
You got him.
all right. Well, I'm gonna hit him again. Then,
You're just gonna hit the same guy again?
Yeah, I mean, if he's not down.
With your flurry of blows? Or...
No, I get a free action.
You get your free unarmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sweep the leg.
15. Or I guess...
Advantage, because you're still flanking.
Significantly higher than 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll get him. That'll get
You
him.
swept the leg.
That was my plan, Johnny. Nope. Well, shit. Also 5 damage.
Damn. I mean, he was already pretty injured. So you stab him in the side real bad, and then you sweep the leg, and he goes down and cracks his head on a table, and he's probably dead.
Cool.
Mandark, you just see the guy with the sword just sort of crumple, and then behind him stands Ulrich.
Nice.
Cool. And then I look at the other guy, and I'm like, you're next. Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Rar.
Yeah.
You do that, and he swings his flail at you.
Should have went for the meteor guy first. Damn it.
You duck, and he misses. Cannon?
Is there anyone directly near me? Like, I'm on the ground. Is there anyone, like,
Yeah,
around
plenty
me?
of people. Yeah,
But, like, within reach?
at least like 3 or 4.
Like, from the ground?
Yeah.
That are enemies?
I mean, it's just kind of a free for all. You're not really sure if there are sides.
Because I was
here.
thinking about, like, so I couldn't really get my battle axe, my guitar out very easily from prone position, because I was thinking about slitting some Achilles. But I could use an arrow.
Do you have a dagger?
I don't know. I have a hammer, but it's only 1d2 damage because it's just a regular hammer.
It's
like a...
hit people on the feet.
I mean, that really sucks, though.
I mean, if you
Just
get a
crack
good
him in the ankle bones?
if you get a good swing and you broke a foot, man. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. They might have boots on and
No, I
shit.
kind of like Luke's idea, like swinging it sideways, hit that
Ankle
hit,
bone?
hit some ankle
Oh.
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that would fuck me up.
Yeah.
But I think- I
They
think-
got
actually-
boots though. A regular hammer over some
Yeah,
boots.
I think-
That's true. Yeah, these are armored
I'm
feet.
assuming that.
That's what I was gonna say. If I had like a knife, I would probably do that. But I don't think an arrow would. I guess I'll just I can shoot an arrow from the ground, right?
You'll be at a disadvantage.
Do you need to heal yourself?
I don't care if I die. I mean, this is not real.
We are going to die.
We're all gonna die. That's why there's an impossible amount of enemies, and there's gonna keep being enemies. You already died once.
I do not feel like they're too impossible personally, but
I feel like why would
We are over here killing people while you lay on the ground.
Ulrich's over here, like on the pile of bodies. Like, I don't know. I think it's fine.
well, as long as I don't get hit, I don't have a lot of HP. So really, just so long as we don't get hit,
I'm down to 11.
I'll kill it. Otherwise,
Kill with fire.
you
wait? So there are people really.
Oh, is the roof
but
on fire? Is there fire on the roof? He shot a firebolt.
You can't tell yet. If you look, you can't tell. It's only been less than 20 seconds.
I don't know. I don't know whether because I
That was
don't
like
really
a
want to
pinprick of
provoke
heat.
the people that are directly around me.
They seem provoked, though, already, right?
Well, yeah, but they're fighting each other.
You're just
They're
playing
not.
dead.
They're not. Yeah, they're not attacking me.
You could play dead.
I could play dead. That would be very canon.
That's
of me.
exactly. I mean, it won't be the first time, even.
Really?
You think playing dead here also, give or take, it might work, but there's also a very real chance that you could just be trampled to death in this place right now.
True. I could also just shoot someone near me with an arrow because they're like 3 feet away.
Yeah.
I feel like, or I could get up. I guess I could get up.
That is just a full move action. I mean,
I know.
It'll take a full move action to get up without provoking an attack, but you can just get up.
Yeah, I'll just get up. That's
Okay.
boring, but I wanted to. No, fuck it. Fuck that. Boring. Fuck that. No, that's boring as shit. I'm gonna try to shoot that. I'm gonna try to shoot an arrow at that other guy with the flail.
Sweet.
I don't
From
care if
prone.
I don't care if
All
I'm
right.
at disadvantage.
Roll your bow attack with disadvantage. I love it.
That's not great.
What was it?
15, and the disadvantage would be a 14.
You hit with 15. A
nice.
15 hits just barely. By 1.
Proud of you, bud.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, and he's
2 damage.
2 damage. All right.
I'm proud of you.
That arrow grazes his neck or something, and it sucks. But he doesn't go down, and he's going to take another swing at Mandark. No, fuck that. He's going to turn and Yeah, he's going to keep after Ulrich.
Nice.
He's going to hit Ulrich again. He's going to miss Ulrich again.
Good
and
job.
then, Cannon, what's your armor class? What's your...
12.
Without your dexterity mod because you're prone.
Oh, 11.
11. Yeah, that hammer comes back for you. On the ground, no less. It's 5 damage this time.
Oh, I am way, way down there, buddy.
We'll say he gets you in the leg and you feel something crack. Maybe not break all the way, but definitely crack.
I'm down to 7.
All right, and that brings us back to the top. Mandark, it's your turn, except everybody freezes.
Oh, shit.
Except you guys. Everything just stops moving. They freeze in midair like somebody hit the pause button.
Cool.
Well, that's because I just gave the hammer, so it was stop. Hammer time.
Holy shit, you guys. That is the end of part 1 of this very special premiere episode. Thank you so much for listening. A very extra super duper special thanks to our top tier Patreon supporters, Arden and Patricia. If you too would like to have your name in the credit, as well as have access to a plethora of special exclusive bonus feature content, such as our 2-part pilot episode, where you can find out what really happened in the Thirsty Dog, and a brand new 50-minute long roundtable discussion that we recorded right after this game session when we still had a little bit of energy and wine to finish off, where we discuss gaming and nerddom and content creation and the creative process. It's really quite a lot of fun to hear us talk about ourselves for an hour. And that is available right now. You get instant access when you sign up for our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. That money goes directly to support us and help keep this show going. And I don't know, maybe even someday grow it. And to that end, don't forget to tell your friends about us using the hashtag SideQuestFTR. Give us the likes and shares and let us know what you thought about the episode, especially the music. Do you guys like the music while things are going on? I don't know. Let me know. Find us on the internet. Let's have a conversation. Side Quest with FTR is played by the Ford Theater Reunion and produced by Eric McMyermick, with original 8-bit score composed and produced by our very own Joe Harbison. And don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2 weeks with part 2 of episode 1 of chapter 2 of Side Quest.
Well, and your farts smell exactly like the food coming in. It's bizarre.
That's medical
egg
science right there.
When you eat like 4, 5, 6 deviled eggs,
This has been the Science Luke Corner.
and you fart the next day, it sure smells exactly.
Oh, I forgot about Science Luke. Whoa.
Welcome to our Patreon exclusive
Science, yeah, Luke's Science Corner.
I might as well just like get really
Luke
caffeinated.
Science Quarter with Science Luke.
Here's why and how the Earth is flat. Boulders only roll downhill. There's a good reason for that.